I need to get right into this message so you feel where I'm coming from.
The people are standing together, there's power in numbers. We will not fall where you want us. We learning the laws you throwing upon us. You throw us in water, we notice piranhas. The people they needing a leader, just know that I'm on it. I'm honest in everything that I do. Every word that I write is true. The people that get it, they know that the picture is bigger. So pull up a seat and you listen. You putting your fist in the air. You know the resistance is here. You'll hear us off in the distance. We are the kids that you dismissed. We are the targets you just missed. We are descendants of healers and chiefs. Just know that our struggles are brief. Just know that we one and the same. I'm from the prairies, the plains. I'll go my hair out until I can braid it again. I'm no longer ashamed. I promised our people our hardships will not go in vain. You're hearing my voice in a melody, carry the pain. I do not do this for money or fame. I just wanna be me. I just wanna feel free. Is that too much that we ask? Look to the future but learn from the past. I know that sometimes we clash, and it's just life. Chances ain't handed out twice. A man of my word and a man of advice. I just wanna feel free. We just wanna live our lives. We don't wanna have to worry. Tell me, can you help me? It don't seem like you've been in a hurry. You playing judge and jury. I feel I'm under siege. Get the matches, burn the sage. Chapters over, turn the page. Author of my destiny, but they telling me differently. We just wanna live our lives. We don't wanna have to worry. Tell me, can you help me? It don't seem like you've been in a hurry. I just wanna be me. I just wanna feel free. That's what we've been doing the most. I pack my suitcase and move to the coast. I promise the next time I come to the city, I'm bringing hope. I'm bringing you, and it's bigger than music. Together we started a movement. Together we stand, we shaking the earth as we move. And as soon as you look for the answer, you see the solution. Our minds are as clear as the water as soon as you see the pollution. We want the freedom and not the illusion. We are the warriors, the ones that you're reading the stories. We are notorious. I just wanna be me. I just wanna feel free. We just wanna live our lives. We don't wanna have to worry. Tell me, can you help me? It don't seem like you've been in a hurry. You playing judge and jury. I feel I'm under siege. Get the matches, burn the sage. Chapters over, turn the page. Author of my destiny, but they telling me differently. We just wanna live our lives. We don't wanna have to worry. Tell me, can you help me? It don't seem like you've been in a hurry. I just wanna be me. I just wanna feel free.
When I say protect our, you say planet. Protect our planet. Protect our planet. When I say water is, you say life. Water is life. Water is life.
My name is Dakota Bear, and my spirit name is Blue Thunder. I'm from unceded, unsurrendered lands of Treaty 6, and we are now situated on the unceded and unsurrendered lands of the Coast Salish peoples.
What's up, world? In partnership with InPath, taking it global and the Shamandi Foundation, N'we Jinan is proud to present to you the Windcarriers Challenge. This 20-week social media campaign is calling on all Indigenous youth and people in our network to create artwork at home and submit them for a chance to win prizes, including our grand prize, a brand new MacBook Pro. Tune in every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on all our social media platforms for a chance to learn techniques from professional artists every week. We will also be featuring some of our students who will be sharing their skills and talking about their experiences working within our programs. So get your beats ready and get those canvases primed. Make sure your camera's in focus as we move through this difficult time. The Windcarriers Challenge, here to bring you good peace of mind. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my, here we are. This is it. Like to welcome everyone to the Windcarriers Challenge show. This is our finale show. 18 weeks. We've been going strong doing this, and we are still running strong. And we are so happy to be here tonight. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. My name is David Hodges, your hostess. From coast to coast, is doing this till you go to sleep like osmosis, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I'm here, trapped in the moment, trying to stay explosive. Do this for everyone across all the oceans. I think that's all I got for now. You get my emotions? Yeah, you do. There we go. I could keep it going, but I won't because I'm so focused. All right, I can't stop. But I'm gonna actually just get into some things. But thank you everyone for being here. If this is your first time joining us, where have you been? We've been here doing this for 18 weeks, but I'm just so happy that we're finally here. People have been chiming in, kind of showing, we're sending this little question here at the bottom of your screen to welcome you, but also to know where you're watching from. I was sharing a couple. We got the Stalo Nation in the house, the Thunder Bays up in the house, Jasasibi, Tusutina Nation in Alberta. We got the Iwishi in the house. We also have SW Ontario. I'm not sure where is SW. You should let me know. 18 weeks. Yes, we are going strong. Amethyst. Shout out to people from Chilliwack tuning in. We got North Carolina, the U.S. in the house as well. Really excited to be here. If you are tuning in for the first time, I'd like to welcome everyone. My name is David Hodges. I am the co-executive director of InPath. You may be watching this from the N'we Jinan page, and so I'll get into a little bit of that. But, before we do that, I just want to introduce what InPath is if you're not familiar with it. So I am the co-executive director of InPath, predominantly focusing on outreach and partnerships. I'm here on behalf of N'we Jinan programs. Essentially, InPath is what powers N'we Jinan. It's what supports and implements our programming. And so that's a little bit about InPath, but we're a learning organization that develops and supports our programs, but we also train and support our incredible roster of professional artists working within our programs. Our overall objective is to weave creative networks that disrupt inequitable systems to better serve Indigenous youth. We essentially got here because of the Windcarriers Challenge was born because of COVID. Every year one of our programs is called the N'we Jinan Festival and Youth Conference, where we bring all of our youth together, all of our artists, all of our stakeholders, and we get together for a massive celebration every single year. And we just celebrate all the artistic achievements, academic achievements from all of our exceptional youth that work within our organization. This year we couldn't do it, so that's where Windcarriers Challenge was born. We essentially go on every single week, and we've been bringing on exceptional youth that have been working within our programs, but then all of our InPath artists to share a little bit about their stories and their artistic practice and experience working with our organization. So that's where it's been born. But then we've also been putting out artistic challenges every single week, where the audience, you at home, have a chance to literally submit artworks to win prizes. And that's what we've been doing every week, hosted on our Facebook page. So you probably are watching on our Facebooks, either the N'we Jinan or the N'we Jinan Arts page with the hashtag Windcarriers Challenge. So if this is your first time tuning in, you can see what has been done using that hashtag Windcarriers Challenge. And to get into a little quick promo right here, InPath is offering a new program called the Artworks Emerging Artist Program. It's a brand new program, and we've put out a call out to all the young artists, emerging artists that are set. This is our InPath website. And right now it's live. It's going live. We're going to drop a link right now for this new program called N'we Jinan Artworks Emerging Program, where we're essentially calling out an emerging artist. It's like a mentorship, internship opportunity. It's a great way for young artists to engage and work with our organization. If you've ever kind of always thought about how, I would love to be working with this organization, doing artistic residencies, creating work with youth, with young people. Well, this is your chance. If you are an Indigenous youth between the ages of 18 and 30, and you are in your first 5 years of your practice, this is an eligibility to participate. The key components of this program: mentorship, opportunities to participate in an arts residency program to teach, and also paid internships. Online training models focus on skill building. There's 9 spots available. You can literally apply right off of the website. The application is due September 18th. So it's due at the end of this week. Feel free to reach out to us through the website. There's all sorts of information on there, so you can kind of get connected to that. But definitely, if you know someone that also could fit into this criteria, then this is a great opportunity. It's a 3-year program that we are launching. And so we want to make sure that y'all get connected to that. That's great. Let's see here. A lot of people still chiming in. Where's everybody coming in from? Let's do a quick check. Thompson. Yes. We hope to be out in Thompson one day soon. Shout out to our people from northern Manitoba. We worked in several communities, like not too far from Thompson, but we know we got some peeps that are going to be on the show today that are located right out in Thompson. So no, we got Jojage, people out in Montreal. It's actually my dad. Shout out to my dad, man, who's tuning into the show. Definitely appreciate my father, John, checking out the show. So yeah, so that's a little bit about what we're doing. I want to give a big. This is the last show that we're doing today, so I got to give a big shout out to our sponsors who have been who without them this would not be possible. So a big shout out to the Chamindy Foundation. Essentially, the Chamindy Foundation is a private foundation based in Montreal, founded in 2015 with a vision of improving the lives of the younger generation so that they may have the opportunity of a brighter future. They helped. They gave us a whack of dollars to run this campaign, to help with all the prizes, to help with all the things all the things that essentially that we're doing here. And so the Chamindy Foundation was super generous, and so we want to thank them from the bottom of our hearts for helping us do what we're doing right now. Big shout out to Taking It Global. Taking It Global is a huge part of the reason why we're here today. They're one of the world's leading networks of young people learning about, engaging with, and working towards tackling global challenges. They have lots of incredible digital-based programs, lots of amazing programs that you can connect through their website, and community-based programs. They have a program called Connected North, which is essentially facilitated connected learning. Lots of like really cool micro grant opportunities too for young people who are looking to do some leadership work. We're going to be dropping a lot of these links later on in the show, but we just want to like get y'all connected to Taking It Global. Also, Create to Learn is an amazing platform that they've created that essentially allows young Indigenous content creators to tell their stories and also share some of their knowledge and share some of their skills. They have an incredible app that's free on the App Store. I have it. And we actually, one of our guests today is one of those content creators, and he's going to be talking to us a little bit about what that process has looked like. Taking It Global have also donated. They donated that MacBook Pro that is essentially going to be given live on the show today. We are super excited. We're going to be doing a live draw to be giving away that MacBook Pro, fully equipped with Adobe Creative Cloud and some other stuff that we've actually decided to put into that prize pack. But shout out to Taking It Global. And then shout out to Impact as well. That's like shouting out ourselves, but they've done such exceptional work. Shout out to the whole staff, the whole team, and all of the artists that have come onto the show that have lent their time and expertise to make this happen. And another shout out to VF, who they're actually the organization that own Vans and North Face, and Vans gave a whole bunch of shoes to us. So we've been able to give a lot of our winners at home some brand new fresh sneakers. So shout out to VF and Vans and all that they do. We still got more people tuning in, man. This is overwhelming, man. We got lots of people here. We got people coming in from the Winnipeg. Oh, shout out to Brandon. Yo, mad shout out to Brandon. I met him last year at the N'we Jinan Festival. So he's tuning in right now. We got people out in the Yukon. I see that last name Hager. I know a Hager, man. So yo, shout out to you. Probably out in Whitehorse, but yeah, we definitely appreciate this. Yeah, man. We got Robert Green. I don't know Robert, man, but he's like, how is it 18 weeks already? I don't know, bro, but it's actually 5 months when you really break it down. I'm just like, I'm actually gonna see if I've changed. My face has changed, bro, since the first one. That's how like I'll be able to know if I like gained some weight during COVID or not. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, another big shout out that I want to give is actually to Emily Kiwagishig, an incredible Ojibwe artist, the Anishinaabe artist that did the artwork for the Windcarriers challenge. So I want to give her a big shout out. This is actually the Volume 8 Windcarriers album from the Mobile Production Studio. We release an album every year, and we connected with Emily. I think we were supposed to do a residency out in Port Elgin, Saugeen First Nation, and it got canceled because of COVID. But we ended up working with her. She's an exceptional artist. We're going to drop her link to her Instagram page. Such beautiful work. She's right now currently studying in the university in Toronto, pursuing her education in the arts. But we wanted to give her a major shout out. So shout out to Emily. We're going to drop the link for anyone that's interested in getting to see some of her work. Yeah, because it's beautiful stuff. So who's on today's show? Let's get into some of the show stuff. We're going to bring them on shortly, and I'm going to get some prizes before we get them on.
Yeah, I'm super excited. We have all kinds of people coming on the show, but we also have some guests that are going to be coming on the show today. Two friends of mine, and they have such exceptional talent. They got a lot of experience, expertise. Really excited to be able to have a nice facilitate a conversation between us, and kind of talk about all the things that they've been up to since COVID. But I'll get into it. So we have Isla Barker, Ojibwe singer songwriter, music producer, currently residing in Winnipeg. She's been working with our organization for the past year, and she's been working hard her music career. So we're really going to get into some conversations about that. And then we also got the big homie Dakota Bear, an empowering Indigenous hip hop artist. Recently connected with him a couple years back, and it's taken we've taken our time in our relationship, but we've been able to connect and do some work. He was actually supposed to be our keynote speaker at the N'we Jinan Festival this year. Unfortunately, we were not able to do it, but we stayed in touch with Dakota. He's been making all kinds of noise with his different initiatives, and so super excited to bring him on the show today as well. And that'll be happening momentarily. If you're at home right now, click that share button, share it on your Facebook page. Get more people in here. We got loads of talent that are going to be coming onto the show today. This is a thing called N'we Jinan's Got Talent that you kind of used to do every Wednesday. I gave up, man. Honestly, I was like hosting too many shows. Like it's, everyone with COVID, everyone was hot online for the first 5 weeks, and then people kind of chilled off. I kept it going. I kept this one going, 18 weeks. But N'we Jinan's Got Talent. I stopped halfway through, but we just essentially were bringing on talent. So we're going to bring on all kinds of talent. I have them all backstage right now. I can see all of them, but you can't see them yet. And we're going to get into that. I'm super excited about that. So last thing, we're going to give away a prize for this week's challenge winner. For the big prize, we're going to be giving that away at the end of the show. So if you want to find out if you are the winner, you're going to have to tune in for the whole show, or you can come back in an hour and a half from now. But our challenge, this week's challenge was essentially, it was with Tanya Iyer and Colorado Joseph. We put out a create a melody out of literally anything. You could read a book and create a melody. That was literally the challenge. And we had quite a few submissions. I think it was pretty sweet amount of submissions. And we went through all of them. We essentially did a random draw offline, and we have this week's winner. And this week's winner is actually another repeat winner. It's Amethyst Lewis from Chilliwack Style Nation. So shout out to Amethyst. You won yourself another $100 gift card to anywhere of your choice, along with a N'we Jinan prize pack. I don't think we're doing the Vans shoes though, but I think you won something else. You won it. You won your pair of Vans shoes. So that's pretty chill. So congratulations, Amethyst. We'll get in touch with you for that one. And who knows, Amethyst, maybe you might be the winner for the big MacBook Pro. Who knows who's gonna win? I'm super excited about doing this live draw. Yo, check this out, people. Look what I got here. Wait, yo, it's a wheel of names. Look at this thing. So I got all the submissions here, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that live with everyone that is submitted throughout the whole Windcarriers thing. And if you've done multiple submissions, you have been entered multiple times. So this is the wheel that I'm gonna be spinning later. And I'm super pumped up about this. It's got like sound effects and stuff too, so it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty exciting. But yeah, and so yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna get into the next part of the show, and that is gonna be bringing on the guests. Let me see here. And if anyone out there has any questions or anything like that throughout the show, remember you could just drop into the comment box, and I will try my best to share that, and also to share that with the artists, and you can engage in our conversation as well. That's always appreciated. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna bring Isla and Dakota on. Dakota, are you ready there, my bud? Okay, yeah. So everyone's all ready. So before I bring them on, I'm going to give them a little quick hoopla here. Introduction. So Isla Barker is an Ojibwe singer-songwriter and music producer, originally from Barons River, currently residing in Winnipeg. With a lot of experience and training in the music industry and career development, she has been building her networks and her artistic practice as a leader in the music scene today. We also have Dakota Bear, is an empowering Indigenous hip-hop artist that uses music to raise awareness and drive change within our communities. Originally raised in Saskatoon, currently living in Vancouver, he has built a huge support group around his activism and relentless pursuit for Indigenous social justice. So without further ado, everybody give it up for Isla and Dakota.
What's going on?
I'm doing it. I'm trying to
Honey.
do it. Thank you both for joining us today. Got lots of people in there. If you guys want to throw some comments at them, give them a little hello. I'll definitely make sure we do this. But thank you so much, both of you, for taking some time out of your busy schedules and sitting down, having a conversation with me. We're gonna see some amazing talent as well. Gonna share some knowledge, hopefully. Have some good combos. So before we get into it, maybe introduce yourselves and let's get into this.
Sounds good. Isla, if you want to go first.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Anim Buju, Ajawewe, Mikanekiko, Indigenous Cause, Isla Barker, Indigenous Cause. Hi, everybody. I'm Isla. I just introduced myself in my family's language, Anishinaabe. Like David said, I am originating from Barons River Treaty 5, Manitoba, all the way up there. And I am working really hard recently trying to learn Anishinaabe Moan. So I've got that. I've got some numbers, got some colors, but I'm working on learning it. Yeah, I'm a singer-songwriter, play guitar. Just started producing music this last year and making beats and stuff. I love to do beadwork, like I make earrings and stuff like that. And I am super excited to be here hanging out with all of you. And I was listening in on who was hanging out with us, and it sounds like maybe I know some people from the Iuishi. So shout out to the friends and all the people that I worked with in there. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Isla. Tanse niani tikasun si pikasu katitochik. Maniko ma ochi eski ni pi kisekuatin. Tanse, my name is Dakota Bear. My spirit name is Blue Thunder. I'm Nihiao from Treaty 6 territory, but I'm now based out of Coast Salish territory. I'm a hip-hop artist. I'm a warrior entrepreneur, so I have a business with my fiance, and we help other Indigenous youth build their businesses, as well as speaking. I do some public speaking to connect with Indigenous youth. Youth empowerment is a really big part of my mission and something I'm really passionate about. And I feel like all of these things that I'm involved in, I wear many hats. The mission stays the same. It's just using them as different mediums and platforms to get that out there. I'm also a father, so I have 2 young children, Aubrey Leah Bear and Nicosa Sokomau Bear. So yeah, I'm here. Thank you, David, for inviting me to be a part of this. I love your energy, man. It's really dope. I'm just like, we need
That's
that.
it.
We
The coffee's hitting hard though right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but I definitely appreciate that, and I appreciate the dropping the dad facts right now, man. I'm a dad as well too. You know what I mean? And it's like I can appreciate juggling all the things that you juggle, also being a dad. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the dads out there that are watching, juggling lots out there, but also being good fathers, being good father figures. So yeah, and I hear both of you, and I was really thinking about the show last night and thinking about having this conversation with both of you at the same time, and like what we could talk about. And one of the common denominators about what you both do is that you're both young entrepreneurs doing a lot of different, doing a lot of great work, staying afloat. Also just trying to push the envelope a little bit with your own practices. So I have a question, and it's more of a COVID related question, because we wouldn't be here without COVID, right? And having this conversation right now. So as young entrepreneurs, what has been the biggest challenge and the biggest reward when it comes to being a young entrepreneur during COVID? I don't know who wants to go first.
Go ahead, Dakota.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is a crazy time that we're living in, and I feel like, yeah, like you had mentioned before, David, I was supposed to come out and be a speaker and help with some music stuff over at the festival, and I was one of many things that I had lined up in a span of a few months, and my music and performances and things like that. I was getting pretty busy, and it just felt like overnight everything kind of just changed. You just go from having things planned out, and then things kind of just falling through super quick, and then you're kind of going into almost like survival mode. That's how I felt. I was like, okay, so I don't know what I'm gonna do from now on, because I've been doing, and I've been building up. Me and my partner, we do have a clothing line that we've been doing since 2016, but it's really been on and off because we're both young parents, and you doing business, it's there's a lot to learn along the way. And so one of the things that we were able to do was take some time to focus our creativity to get that clothing line up and running with our business that we have. And there's been a lot of transitioning, and so a lot of things that just kind of moved online, and I've been connecting in the same way to Indigenous youth, teaching them business, music. I'm really big on youth empowerment and wellness. Myself, I'm on a healing journey, so I'm over 1,000 days. Walking on a red road is what we call it. Free from drugs and alcohol and things that were holding me back in a very dark road that I was traveling on as a youth, and been able to focus on teaching other young people, how I got through all of that and how I'm still continuously going through that. It's an ongoing journey for me. So things are definitely changing and having to transition, but at the end of the day, I'm an artist, and I also have a warrior entrepreneur spirit. So we made things happen with our clothing line. It's crazy how far the clothing line has come, and with the website and just tons and tons of support. We've been featured on HuffPost and the Cosmopolitan magazine, which is really exciting because we didn't know that until a friend shared that on her Facebook, and then we knew that, and then we're like, whoa, this is crazy. We just launched a website like over 3 months ago, and things have just been picking up from it, and we're able to move out of our the apartment that we have, which is really, really smaller. Now we got a house and stuff like that, and things have been we feel really blessed lately, and just trying to roll with it, the transitions, and trying to keep ourselves safe, and feed that creativity. But to be honest, it's been a lot of challenges as well that come with that, but we just keep going with it, and we're still here, and we're still walking in a good way, and keeping our focus on what our mission is and what our purpose is. And so we've been doing that.
That's it. Appreciate you bringing us a little bit on that journey. We showed some of that journey as well, just like on your Instagram. We shared your Instagram as well, so people can get connected to Decolonial Clothing, as well as like your Instagram page. Just just a little low key plug right there. But I mean, people can see all that work as well on your social media. So definitely appreciate that. And Isla, you too. Like I know, I know that you, because of COVID, you were also in mid residency in the creation of Mysticity, working with the Mukjam Arts program with the Cree School Board, and you had to cut your time short and kind of reevaluate a little bit as to what you want to now like spend your time on. You recently had an article out in the Winnipeg Free Press that kind of highlighted some of that like rejigging a little bit. So maybe talk to us a little bit about like what that experience was like, going from a remote community in the middle of a residency now back into like back home, and now you got to like figure things out.
Yeah, it was tragic, honestly. So I was in Mysticity. I just got there. It was like 2 weeks in. We had just started recording. We were starting to, become friends and everything, having a good time. And it was like Friday, I said, okay, guys, see you later. We'll see you next week. And then boom, everything happened over the weekend. And I had to leave and come home. And so it was like super sad because I never even got to say bye, right? Like, so that was tough. And when I came home, I did nothing for a couple of weeks because I was burnt. I was so spent. And so I think, I go back and forth with being super appreciative of being home and having time to just like dive into my art and do what I want and make music. And I've got a home studio. I'm super blessed to have a home studio set up. But then, I've flip-flopping back and forth with being like, burnt out and tired and struggling with the mental health of being in a pandemic and all this crazy stuff. And so it's a lot of trying to take care of myself right now and worrying about my spirit. And I'm a huge advocate for talking about feelings and caring about the feeling side, because it matters. And so I've really had to switch gears. I pretty much was on the road constantly. there was like a year, I think, where the longest I'd been home was a couple of weeks in a row, you know? And so it was a massive switch to come back to just being here again. But it's been good, you know? It's been good to slow things back down. And like you said, yeah, there is an article. I've had some really great opportunities. I've been really, really blessed, fortunate enough to keep on going with my career as an artist. I'm running Air Sessions, which you can see on the screen there. That one, we just finished that up. It's a workshop series for youth. And taking it online was a whole different thing, of course, too, because it was something originally that was always in person. But taking it online meant that I could have anyone join from across Canada. And that was cool. And so there's other things that happened with that. And I had some really amazing artists come through. And those are my new beaded earrings. Love them. That's they're from an artist actually originally from the Iwishi. You should check her out. She's super awesome. She goes by One Beat Closer. Yeah, you can see her there.
Okay. Yeah, that's so
sick.
cool.
Yeah. But so I've just been, you know, spending my time in the studio and doing beadwork and stuff like that, and just trying to reconnect with the community here locally and embracing the slowdown.
That's
you know?
it. That's it. And it's definitely been, it's kind of been a blessing for a lot of us to like just like hit that reset button, kind of reformat, spend time with like, you know, also take for me too, it's been spending time with my family and reconnecting really, you know, because I've always lived I still live kind of like a very busy life, but not as much on the road anymore, you know, and being able to just be here like in my home. Like I really have not spent this amount of time in my home, and I'm just like absolutely loving it. I don't know how I'm gonna go back. I don't think I would go back, you know. Everything's gonna look a little different for all of us,
right?
If things and when things go back to like quote unquote normal. I don't know if that'll ever be a thing, but if they do, it's like we're never gonna, it'll be hard to approach things the same way that we did, you know. Hopefully.
It's just changed, and I really hope that the good things come through, you know, like the slowing down and spending time with our family and our loved ones and being, you know, a little more connected in that way. And I hope those good things stick around.
Yeah, no, definitely. But, you know, and this is one thing that a lot of artists have, you know, you can be an entrepreneur in different things, right? In different fields. But when you're connected to the arts, there's a different type of resilience, I think, that's found with artists, because you always got to like reinvent yourself with either technology, reinvent yourself with the trends, reinvent yourself with the style of like music, the styles of clothes, like so many things that you have to literally reinvent. Like when I started, I was recording on a tape deck when an MP3 was the MP3 just came out. It was like a new thing. I could burn it on a CD and dub my voice on a tape deck. That's how I started. And like we look at where we're at now. So like artists know how to adapt with the times. With that being said, also being an entrepreneur, being an artist, and we have some young artists that are watching the show today, even coming on the show in the N'we Jinan's Got Talent. What's like an important quality do you think that you need in order to like have the chops to do this? Like what's an important ingredient to like your recipe?
Yeah, I was thinking about that actually, that exact question before it came on, and that was the exact word I had too, is resiliency, you know. I think that boils down in so many ways. You need to be, you know, kind and aware and thoughtful to other people, but to yourself too. And you have to be adaptive and reactive and you know, moldable, but also just really strong and, you know, sure of yourself, but also being okay that your own plan might change and being flexible with yourself, and that the world might have this whole other thing in store for all of us that we didn't know was coming, but we could, you know, make it through.
For sure. I would have to agree. That was the first word that really popped into my head, was that resiliency. And for like the young Indigenous people out there, you know, we have that already. It's encoded in us. It's in our DNA. You know, we've been through a lot. We've been through so much traumas. We've been through a lot of experiences, and that could be woven into our DNA. But something that outshines and outweighs that is that, you know, we are resilient, and in becoming an artist and entering the, you know, not only music but like the music business, you really have to have that and carry yourself with that resiliency, you know, to be able to bounce back from when, you know, you have these plans and then they just, you know, they fall out and they don't happen the way, you know, that you think that they're supposed to happen. But, you know, there's always things that come about. There's either a lesson that you could learn from that, And another thing is just being able to believe in yourself, and that's something that, you know, even as a young person for myself, I feel like I had a hard time doing that. I had a lot of like issues with confidence, and you know, because I never had a father growing up. I had two uncles, but you know, um, they had their own struggles and they were in and out, and you know, the things that they did teach me and set aside, I feel like, you know, I still carry that, even though one of my uncles that I'm very close to had passed away. I still carry a lot of that, those talks, you know, like to be confident, to believe in yourself, to try different things. You know, even outside, I was like really set on what I wanted to do with just music. But you know, it's like even outside of that, you know, expand yourself, grow like your talents, and don't be afraid of that. And you know, I was kind of into like skateboarding a little bit, but then you know, I was trying out different things like boxing, and I'm really passionate about boxing, and that helps me because you know, when you're working on you know, your healing journey and working on yourself, then you have to make sure you're focusing on that aspect, you know, that like physical aspect alongside the mental, emotional, and spiritual one. When I always think about the medicine wheel, and so those things always stuck with me, and I always feel like if I never, you know, had some of that guidance and advice, you know, my path could have turned a different way. You know, because I definitely see some dark days, and I definitely seen some hardships and some struggles growing up as Indigenous youth inside of an urban setting, disconnected from the land, growing up and having friends that, you know, friends that you grew up with, and then them joining gangs and becoming into that scene, and then you're young, you don't have a lot of guidance, and then you end up, you know, I find like having this connection to my culture, it easily attaches you to things like, you know, gang culture or whatever culture, pop culture, you know, things like that. And so, you know, we always circle back to that though, like who we are, where we come from, and that's like a journey that I'm on still to this day. And music is a part of that, helping me find that of like who am I and like where do I come from, because I lived in the city my whole life, you know, further away from that. So you know, I would just definitely say that, you know, that resiliency and, you know, having that confidence and believing in yourself, because you know, you know, at this point, at this stage in time in 2020, anything is possible. And we see that, and we know that with the internet, social media, and having these things like at our fingertips. And these are can be tools and used to either share information, empowerment, you know, inspire other people, and even to get yourself ahead. So, you know, it's something that I wanted to share and build off of. Isla, what you said and what you said, David.
For sure, man. And even to talk to people in general. I haven't talked to this many people, bro, like since like technology existed. Like I just feel like I'd never felt like I had time to do it, but now it's like tech, like this COVID thing has forced us in a way to just stay connected, and it's been very like it's actually been kind of refreshing for me personally to be able to have all of these conversations with so many different people about so many different things that are super important to like, and it comes down to relationships, you know what I mean? That's like the one thing that I feel like is super important for like, because there's a lot of artists that create an island around themselves kind of thing, you know what I mean? They become an island, and it's like the most important thing also when you're building as an artist is connection, creating like a community of people around you, which is easier said than done, right? Because not everyone might feel like you might not have the like-mindedness or the same ambitions or the same skill sets or dreams and aspirations, but it's really important that you find people to connect with. And I feel like COVID has kind of like put us in a situation now where it's time to like, let's have conversations around these things and rebuilding those, like what, you know, rebuilding the fabric of what our relationships actually mean, at least having conversation around it. You know what I mean? So for me, that's kind of like, there's so many important qualities to have to kind of like have the longevity. I mean, like, but I think that where I'm at right now, and even in my personal career too, is like it's relationships and working with a team and having good people around you that like share the same values as you and like share, like, you know what I mean? So that's kind of like a little bit about how I feel about it too. I just wanted to chime in, you know what I mean? Ask myself the question too. So we have some and if anybody from the audience would like to chime in with a question, feel free to do so. Some people are just like commenting as we go along and whatnot. I do want to double back because I think Walt Sanders is online, and we want to send some good prayers and some good medicine out to Chief Leroy Standing Cloud from Crow Dog Camp, who's really sick. So, you know, for all the prayer warriors out there today that are watching, we send out a prayer to Walt Sanders, to Chief Leroy Standing Cloud. So he chimed in a little earlier. Just wanted to double back for that, you know. Yeah. So where are we at right now in our conversation? I mean, we have a lot to get through. We could still I'd love to talk some more, but also you're both excellent artists, and Isla I say like, all right, hey, are we performing a song or not? And I'm just like, at first I was like, nah, we don't have time, but I'm just like, we got time. It's the finale. We got all the time in the evening right now. And you're both exceptional artists. So I mean, it'd be great to now we've heard some of your perspectives and hear that in a song format. So I don't know who'd like to go first. Maybe Isla, do you want to go first? It seems like Dakota likes to get you to go first,
Yeah, no problem. And it's kind of funny because the song's called Time, so it works out. No, I wanted to play this song actually because it was I wrote this song right at the end of my first residency with McGem, and it was like this really special time in my own life, and through connection with the youth in Namaska and with the other artists that I was working with there. And I didn't want it to stop. It was so sad actually that it was over. It was a 3-week placement. And so in the last couple of days I wrote this song, and essentially it was me begging time to slow down. And like I joke around now that I apologize to everyone because I didn't mean to slow time down this much. Oh, I count the seconds, take it all in. Remember all my blessings, thankful for the life I live. It's only consent by which we abide. And if I'm being honest, it's one I don't like. Time slow down, let me stay here a little longer, please. Hold on the present. Forget time exists. Take all my lessons, or it all slips away. And lives a lifetime. Life can slip through your hands. Try to be mindful, just let time slow down. Let me stay here a little longer, please. a little longer. Can I stay here? Oh. You got, thank you.
Uh-huh. Very nice, very nice. Lots of comments coming in here there, I love for you. So I'll go back to the tippy top here. So you got Sharon Boyd, nice to cross your path, Isla. Uh-huh. We got Jessica Curtis Hodges, my wife, listening there upstairs. Yeah. Ashley Gagne, what a treat. Love listening to you. We got Leslie. Hey. Couple of nice little emoticons right there for you, Isla. Rain, beautiful voice. Roland Mag, beautiful song. I think you got a new fan there in Sharon Boyd. So shout out to Sharon. Make sure you check out Isla. We got Melissa Ann. Shout out to Melissa. Isla, your music always moves me deeply. Amethyst Lewis holds so much truth. Wow. Hey.
I mean, I'm blushing. I can see it in the camera even.
Yeah, that's crazy. Who would have thought? Technology, man, it could do wonders, huh?
Thanks.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's super awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Isla. Is that song available on the internet yet, or it's still unreleased?
Unreleased.
Okay. Well, pretty sure it'll come out one of these days, though.
Absolutely.
In due time, you know.
Yeah, I got some things in my back pocket.
Yeah, for sure. We'll get into some release stuff after. I'd like to hear a track here from Dakota Bear. Get into some of your stuff, my brother.
All right, sounds good. So, yeah, I haven't performed in a really long time. So, this is one of the songs. It's one of my favorite songs that I've ever wrote, and I wrote it last year in the beginning of 2019, and I just had felt like just this I heard the beat, and then I had it for like a month, and I didn't know what to do with it. I just kept listening, and I had this like it just felt like things were changing. It felt like people were Indigenous people of color, Black people, non-Indigenous people. It really felt like, and it still feels that there's like a big shift happening. As Indigenous people, we've been suffering for a very long time. We've also have a lot of strengths and a lot going on for us, and so I feel like for me, a part of my mission is with the music, with the clothing, and the speaking is kind of just using those as platforms and mediums to reach Indigenous youth like myself when I was young, and what used to inspire me and what still inspires me. David, you're working with this young man, Matt Mack, and I'm telling you, I've been stuck creatively for a very long time. Like, I've been wanting to write and I haven't been able to. And this kid really inspired me, learning more about who he is, where he comes from, his story really, really inspires me. So this is reciprocal, working with these young people, giving what I got, but, also receiving in return. So this song is called Freedom. I'm a land defender. I'm a water protector. I go out there on the front lines as well. I protect Indigenous youth, women, children, on an array of issues that we face, whether that be land defense, Indigenous people defending their lands from resource extraction projects and companies, or else murdered, missing Indigenous women, girls, and two-spirited, child welfare system. These things that we deal with as Indigenous people, we're out there on the streets in the front lines, and I'm a part of that. I help in that way as well. That's one of my callings in the work that I put into. So I feel like that this song really reflects that and really puts that energy out there. Some of the work that we've been doing. So I'm gonna get right into it. This song is called Freedom. I released it last year, and yeah, it's getting a lot of love right now. I'm feeling really blessed with this track. It features a water protector.
We can't just pray anymore.
Shout out to Autumn Pelche.
We must do something, and we need to do it now.
Very inspiring you. So
I need to get right into this message so you feel where I'm coming from.
The people are standing together, there's power in numbers. We will not fall where you want us. We learning the laws, you throwing upon us. You throw us some water, we know there's piranhas. The people they needing a leader, just know that I'm on it. I'm honest in everything that I do. Every word that I write is true. The people that get it, they know that the picture is bigger. So pull up a seat and you listen. You putting your fists in the air. You know the resistance is here. Yeah, it's off in the distance. We are the kids that you dismiss. We are the targets you just missed. We are descendants of killers and chiefs. Just know that our struggles are brief. Just know that we one ain't the same. I'm from the prairies, the plains. I want my hair out until I can braid it again. I'm no longer ashamed. I promise our people, our hearts will not go in vain. Yeah, my voice and the melody carry the pain. I do not do this for money or fame. I just want to be me. I just want to feel free. Is that too much of a yes? Look to the future, but learn from the past. I know that sometimes we clash. And it's just life. Chances ain't had it all twice. A man of my word and a man of advice. I just wanna feel free. We just wanna live our lives. We don't wanna have to worry. Tell me, can you help me? It don't seem like you've been in a hurry. You playing judge and jury. I feel I'm under siege. Hit the matches, burn the sage. Chapters over, turn the page. Author of my destiny, but they telling me differently. We just wanna live our lives. We don't wanna have to worry. Tell me, can you help me? It don't seem like you've been in a hurry. I just wanna be me. I just wanna feel free. I swear I've been doing the most. I pack my suitcase and move to the coast. I promise the next time I come to the city, I'm bringing hope. I'm bringing you, and it's bigger than music. Together we started a movement. Together we stand. We're shaking the earth as we're moving. As soon as you look for the answer, you see the solution. A mantra as clear as the water. As soon as you see the pollution. We want the freedom and not the illusion. We are the warriors. The ones that you read in the stories. We are notorious. I just wanna be me. I just wanna feel free. We just wanna live our lives. We don't wanna have to worry. Tell me, can you help me? It don't seem like you've been in a hurry. You playing judge and jury. I feel I'm under siege. Hit the matches, burn the sage. Chapters over, turn the page. Author of my destiny, but they telling me differently. We just wanna live our lives. We don't wanna have to worry. Tell me, can you help me? It don't seem like you've been in a hurry. I just wanna feel free.
Jeez. Fire, bro. Fire.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Dang, bro. Comments been coming in here. Just gonna run through them too. We got Sharon Boyd staying with us. Both got a new fan right there, and Sharon. We got Amethyst Lewis. Chills. Melissa Ann, she's also like works with our organization, the director of learning experience. So she was very excited to see you perform, bro, at the festival. But it's so rad to see you live. This is the new live.
Thank you.
The new live.
Yeah. Thank you for the love and the support.
That's it, Rain Harper. Oh my gosh, amazing. You gotta say, oh my creator, Rain. Oh my creator. That's it, man. We got Alex. This is empowering and devastating at the same time. Truth, man. Truth. Katie Morgan. Oh my wow. That's a new one. Feeling it. what you're expressing, Dakota Bear. Katie, shout out to Katie Morgan, man. Who got Harmony-esque fire music, keep protecting water. Amethyst again. Water is life. Katie Morgan. Rain came back. It's moments like this that make me feel most alive and so grateful to be here. Yo, thanks,
thank
man.
you.
Right, that's big respect right there, man. So cool, bro. Thank you for sharing that. I know that people can you just did your run on Indigenous Music Countdown. You hit #1, man. That's crazy, bro. Congratulations. Congratulations with that, man. You know, big things coming your way, my bro. So thank you both for sharing a song. Now it's my turn. I'm gonna share a song. I'm just kidding. we have a lot of people waiting backstage right now. All of our talent that are gonna be coming on the show. I'm super excited to be bringing some people on right now. I'm just thinking here who we're gonna start with. I think I'm gonna start with our Windcarriers champions over there. I see them, the young ladies out in Lillooet. Super excited to bring on. So the Dakota did he go? What happened to him? Oh, there you are.
We got him.
He's back. All right, so let's bring on our first guest. And so I guess Isla and Dakota, the way that we're gonna do this, it's like I guess I could ask some questions, or do you want to ask them? Maybe ask the guests some questions, like just get to know them a bit, and then want to take turns.
However you want to do it, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe Isla, you can ask them some questions if you want when we bring them on, and then we can. I don't know. We'll see what's good, So I'm gonna bring on the first group, but also when they perform, Island Dakota, I guess maybe we'll mute our mics. I can mute your mics for you, but if you can mute your mic when they're performing, so we could hear it, and we'll get into it. So, and I already brought on the first guest. We got Erica Mountain, and she's joined there by Effie. These two, and Dakota and Isla, and for all the audience out there, just to give some context to these two, we call them our Windcarriers Challenge because they submitted every single week since we started week 1.
Wow.
For dedication.
Well done.
Yeah. They got a couple of prizes. They won a few of the prizes too, and but we're super excited to have you. So, Erica, how you doing?
Good.
I guess I'll start with this one. All right, I'll just ask him a few questions. So Erica, tell us how old you are, where you're from, your nation, and then what you're gonna do for us today.
Okay, hurry up. My name's Erica, Mountain Peters. I come from Lillooet, BC.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
Oh, almost about to hit the teens, eh?
2 more months. 63
Okay.
more days. I've been counting down since day 84.
Watch out, Mom.
I've been counting down since day 84.
That's great, Erica. And what are you going to perform for us today?
Huh?
What are you going to perform for us?
It's going down by the Descendants version again.
Okay, great. Let's do this.
Gotta sing loud.
Let's get this party started. I swear I'm cold-hearted. There's no negotiation. I'm not here for debating. You need some motivation? Just look at Ben's face and ask yourself how long you think I'll remain patient. I'll throw him overboard and let him swim with killing sharks. You either hands over the wands or he'll be ripped apart. So let's all just be smart. Although for you that must be hard. You get your one. No one has to come to any harm. Don't try to intimidate. Your bark is much worse than your bite. Who's the baddest of them all? I guess we're finding out tonight. Let's go, bring it on. Better give us what we want. It's the one for the crown. If you want, it's going down. Let's go, make your move. Peace or war is up to you. Give them up and do it now. If you want, it's going down. You want. Go on, or else the king is gone. Your time is running out. You should really watch your mouth. Let's go, pound for pound. We're prepared to stand our ground. Put your swords up, put them up. It's going down. Oh, 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 make the trade. Oh, 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 off the plank. Oh, 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 make the trade. Oh, 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 walk the plank. Okay, look, this is not a conversation. It's a do or die situation. If you don't give me back the king, I'll have no hesitation. I'll serve you right here, and I don't need a reservation. That way your whole pirate crew can have a demonstration. At least for now, and we can go our separate ways. Unless you want to deal with me, enemy pays. So that's your big speech, huh? An empty ultimatum? All it takes is one swing and I'll humiliate him. Matter of fact, make one wrong move and I'll debilitate him. It starts to flip, I'll eliminate him. All it takes is one wrong look and I'll hurry. We get it. Chill. Let's go. Bring it on. Better give us what we want. It's the one for the crown. If you want, it's going down. Let's go. Make your move. Peace or war is up to you. Give them up and do it now. If you want, it's going down. You want. Go on, or else the king is gone. Your time is running out. You should really watch your mouth. Let's go, pound for pound. We're prepared to stand our ground. Put your swords up, put them up. You're going down. Hey, we don't have to choose. We don't have to light the fuse. Now, whatever you do, it's gonna be a lose-lose. There's gotta be a better way. Uma, I promise I'll give you your chance. You'll have your say. Silly king, you give me Yeah, gonna give me a chance. Not a chance. Oh, 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 make a prank. Oh, 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 make a prank. Oh, 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 make a prank.
Cheese. Good job, Erica.
Yes.
Bars.
Starting us off proper, you know?
That's dope.
Good job.
That was actually super good job, honestly. Especially for being so young and to have like the confidence to be able to come up here. Personally, when I was 11, I'd be shook. I wouldn't be able to. I would probably just back out. But I know you did it, and you killed it. Like, you had bars. I had to put the headphones on because I'm jamming. So, yo, good job.
Yeah, well done. Same, and I think like doing it online adds this whole other layer. Like, I always get way more nervous when I have to play something online. I don't know. There's something about like a camera sitting there in front of me and it being so like live for the whole universe because you just played for the entire universe. So well done. You're super brave, and you already have that like layer in you that we're talking about resiliency. So keep going. Don't stop.
Definitely. Erica, you got a bunch of different comments. Sharon Boyd giving you all sorts of emojis. You got Amethyst. A little round of applause. Yeah, go little sis. Love your voice, Erica. Yes, for sure. You did great, Erica. It's nice to see you again. Nice to see you too, Effie. You guys are going to stick around for that final draw, eh? That's it. Amazing. Well, thank you again for coming on the show, Erica. You guys can also, for people that don't know, Erica was actually a participant in the Volume 8 Windcarriers album. We participated in the mobile production studio out in Lillooet, and the song's called Spirit. We'll hopefully be able to drop that as well, and you can see Erica in action doing her thing out in her home territory. You know what I mean? So, Erica, it was nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Effie. We'll catch y'all soon. I'll put you just backstage, okay?
Good job, you two. See ya.
Yeah, good job. Thank you.
All right, awesome. So that's Erica. I love those two are so awesome. They've just been pure championing through this whole Windcarriers thing. They're making me feel a little less lonely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's been super awesome. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna change up the artistic discipline here and get into some dance. This is a gentleman. His name is River Waterhen. I discovered him on the internet. He went viral I think 3-4 years ago, and I just been in touch with him. He's gonna talk his story a little bit too. So let's bring him on right now, man. River, you there, buddy?
Hello. I'm outside. I can't be indoors.
That's all good. That's all good.
Video, yeah.
That's it. Where are we catching you right now, River?
Outside in the balcony. Yeah.
No, like geographically speaking, you know?
Toronto.
Oh, you're in Toronto right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Toronto, Ontario.
That's it. You're out there doing you're doing a degree right now, or you're in school,
Yeah, I'm going for school as a post-secondary performing arts and Center for Indigenous Theater. Yeah.
Sick.
Okay.
Good job.
Yeah, maybe if you want to introduce yourself, River, like where you're from originally, tell us a little bit about who you are, and then get into your piece, man.
My name is River Waterhen. I'm 23 years old, and I am from Minnestic. It's like a small reserve. Island Lake. Island Lake Cree Nation. Island Lake First Nation, yeah. And I lived in Onion Lake, Cree Nation, for 10 years, outside of Lloydminster, 30 minutes away.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, been dancing since I was, last time I can remember, 6 years old, like basically all my life. Yeah.
That's it. And video gaming, bro.
Yeah.
Heavy gamer over here too, man. Y'all gotta check his YouTube channel. It's like dance videos and like I don't know what you call them, but it's like a lot of what was that game, bro? I forgot already, man.
Fortnite?
Yeah, Fortnite, like all sorts of Fortnite like hack videos and stuff like that. So
Fortnite, Call of Duty, whatever. Yeah.
That's it. Well, so River, what are you gonna do for us for performance for today?
I'm just gonna perform or show you guys a quick freestyle of my dance. It's a hip hop style. yeah, just show you guys a quick freestyle, I guess. Yeah.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Let's see it.
All right, I can see the camera right. Gotta choose a song here.
I'm gonna zoom in on him so we can see his steps.
All right. I hope you guys can hear this.
Yeah, we can, bro. Hey.
Dang.
No glitches, anyone. That wasn't a glitch. That was just River doing his thing.
Yeah,
All right. Dakota, Isla, thoughts?
that was dope. I was like, yeah, I was taken back, man. Like, I wasn't sure what kind of dance you were gonna do, and that looks like, you know, you're gifted, man, and you've got some talent and passion, and I just wanted to say that I really respect that you're going into school and you're studying in that way, because when I first moved, and so you're in T-Dot, and that's actually a really, I keep hearing it's just a really good space to be at for music and dance and everything.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of connections to be made. Me, I'm out in Coast Salish territory, Vancouver. I moved here when I was 19, actually, and I had a suitcase that I didn't know anyone. I just came out here. I just started doing it. But you know, one of the things that I did was I actually went to post-secondary myself to a music school.
Mm-hmm.
And I took music business management. And at first, I was coming out here like, I need to find a manager and like hustle like that. But I couldn't find anyone. And I was like, you know, I'm just gonna manage myself then. And I took that course, and then I learned so much. And on top of learning so much, I also built a lot of connections, you know, and a lot of relationships with people out here that helped me move and navigate throughout the music industry and the music business. So I just wanted to say you're super gifted and talented, man. That was super dope, and I really respect that you're hustling in school like that, yeah, and taking that step, man. So I just want to give you some props on that.
Yeah, bro, same. Like, I'm a post-sec grad too, and it's not easy to maintain, you know, keeping up with your arts while doing all that. So just remember to take care of yourself, and, you know, ask yourself and remind yourself of why you're doing it. You know, you have that bigger goal, that bigger dream at the end of all of this. So keep focused on that and don't stop dancing. Same thing. I didn't know what you were gonna do, and you kind of blew me away. And like I checked the internet connection, I'm like, oh, it's lagging, and no, you're just really good.
Yeah, super dope, super dope. Yeah. So you from Treaty 6 then, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Treaty 6 in the house. A lot of talent coming from there, man.
Yeah.
Respect.
That's it. I've been trying to connect with River. He's a little closer to where I'm at now, and we've been trying to like do some work. But there's a couple of interesting comments that have come through here. We have I'll go through some of them right now for you, River. So Melissa Ann Fire. This next one though is very interesting. So we got Shub in the house right now, and if you catch the eye of Shub, you know that something might happen there. So Shub, definitely hit up River for a video, man. And I think isn't Dan isn't he in Toronto? Do you guys know? Do you know Isla? I don't even know if you know like him personally like that, but I feel like he might be in Toronto. But
I can't remember.
That's it. Shub was formerly part of the tribe called Red, but he's also like been doing his thing, like just killing it with all of his incredible music. But I feel like he's in Toronto. Like he did a video with Classic Roots, and he's always doing videos with dancers. So definitely hit up River, man. He's out in Toronto. And I know, I know River, they were showing you that respect on your education. I know that's been definitely it was a big decision for you. You know what I mean? I saw you posting a lot about like it's a huge step for you coming from the reserve and then going into the big city. You know what I mean? Is there anything out there like how you been feeling about the decision like now that you're in Toronto?
I don't know. I feel much more better that it came closer. Like before it was like really hard for me, like just living in the res my whole life and stuff like that. Like it takes a lot to like come in the city, well, one of the biggest cities in Canada. But when it came closer to the day and when I got here, like I felt a lot better. Like I can basically be an image for my community, my reserve, like show them like it's possible, like this is possible, like stuff like these are possible, like you can do, like you can chase your dream and live it and do it, and yeah.
That's it, my G, man. Well, we're super happy to have met you and connect with you on this part of your journey, River. We wish you all the best, man. And people can check you out online if you go. How can they find you, bro? Like if they want to check out some of your videos.
For like YouTube, TikTok is like River WH, and
River WH, eh? Okay.
And the Instagram is like River WH _. Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna post that in the comment box. But that's great. Well, thank you so much, River, for doing this, brother. We'll be in touch soon though about some work, man, and hopefully we get some media coverage on you too, bro. I've been plugging the media about this guy. Like this guy's crazy, bro. So really inspiring. So thank you, man, and we'll talk soon, River.
I really appreciate it. So,
all right. So that's River, man. Waterhen, make sure y'all go check him out. We're gonna move this up to northern Manitoba right now, switching gears a little bit, getting into some hip hop. Super excited to bring this guy on. I haven't spoken to him in a little minute, but we just reconnected a bit, and so we're gonna bring on Trenton Robinson, aka Boy D. So let's see what's good with the buddy.
Hey, what's good?
Hey, how are you, man?
I'm doing good.
What's going on behind you, bro? It looks like there's some smoke or some fire, bro.
I got some lights going on, man.
Jeez, it's a party at Boy D's.
Yeah.
That's it, man. So tell us a little bit about who you are, where you're from, where you're at, all of that good stuff.
All right, sounds good. Dancer, Trenton Robinson, Nina. Oxford House, Nina, Bustin. What I just said was in my language. My name is Trenton Robinson. I am from Oxford House, Manitoba. I am a 23-year-old Swampy Cree artist. I haven't been really active in music lately. I am a father of 2 beautiful children, a boyfriend to a beautiful young lady. I love you, Julie. I'm currently attending post-secondary school in Thompson, Manitoba. Just about 2 weeks ago, I moved from my hometown, Oxford House. Lately, I've been spending more time listening to beats and writing lyrics. I plan to bounce back and get back up on my grind. I have a temporary setup in my basement. Got my homie Cody Monroe producing me. Shout out to him. Hopefully I have my mom and dad send my studio gear soon. Yeah. That's about it.
That's it, bro. You wrote those facts to make sure we got them nice and clear. Definitely appreciate that. I should probably take some notes on that one, man. You know, I'm ad-libbing a lot these days, but definitely appreciate that. And for the, you know, I connected with Boydie actually back when, bro. Like this was on volume 5, The Silent War, worked out in Oxford House.
I think it's like 4 years ago, man.
You know, it's crazy too. Just I have to say this because I never got a chance to say this, bro. But you know, Dakota talked about Matthew Monias, and when Matthew performed with Nelly Furtado at in Winnipeg, he was wearing a Boy D sweater.
Yeah, man. Respect, man. That's much love. It's crazy.
Awesome.
I seen that, man.
That's it, man. That's it, bro. You guys. So much love to like Northern Manitoba, Thompson. So Boy D, what are you gonna do for us today, man?
I'll perform a track that you produced back in Oxford when you guys came by. It's like a 16.
Keep it old school, baby.
Yeah. All right. Here it goes, man. I'll play. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Here we go, murder with beats, spitting hardcore. Have roots to beat like EIE. I've been earning my keep to my head, it's still dead. I'm feeling my cheek, trying to go far. Nationwide, more bars from a native guy. I left it so hard, ain't a 59. I was born a star, I was making time when I stop a war. But it's like, come on, see a lot of bullets on the road. My squad ain't over, shots see through this. That's no keeping us coming close. But counting on me, no choice to do this. It's my job, and let the best influence. Knock, who's there? Let me kick in the door. It's boring music, play your head, but it's in the race. I know I'm blessed, but I'm saying grace on these dirty roads, no chips and links. First road, never chase the flame. Real talk, Oxford House is my home, my stomping grounds. My folks, they got me out, now trying to blow it. Mama proud, I'm a smoking great when I came back. Feel fucking geese. Hold up, let me talk to the beats and pop out. Round, stop bossing me to the lead as a man. Talking shit, man, get to the Lord, gotta lock the beat. Help my people, promise me I'm right here, but the bottom big.
Hey. Quick little 16, bro. I think that was like a 32 though, but it like gives us double time, you know?
Yeah.
Jeez. There's actually there's a video for that too. We did that back when when we were at Oxford House, and that video went low key viral, man. It's been a minute, bro. That's crazy. So thoughts, Dakota, Isla.
Man, I spent a lot of my time looking for you know, other artists in Manitoba here locally, and for a while that was my job to do that when I worked at Manitoba Music, and I'm just always, you know, it never fails. There's always more incredible artists that are out here. So yeah, bro, like just thanks for sharing. It's so awesome to discover. I just went and followed you on Instagram too. It's so awesome to discover another, you know, Indigenous Manitoban dropping it down. So thanks for sharing. Big fan already.
Yeah, that was dope. You got heart, man, and there's some serious talent coming up from out there. I hope to connect, man. I hope to go that way, you know. And Dave, you're gonna have to send me some of these links and connect me with this guy on IG or, you know, wherever, man. I like to talk more. And you said you're in school, right? You moved away for a little bit to take some post-secondary as well?
Yeah, I'm taking post-secondary school, community economic development.
So, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, it's inspiring, honestly. It's super dope. And your music has a lot of heart, man. I was vibing out to it. So I really appreciate you sharing that with us. And there's so much talent out there, man. And you know, David, you've been doing a good job in bringing some of this talent to light, and you know, giving a platform for these young people to share their music. And I just wanted to say that I appreciate that, and I appreciate you, Boy D, for coming on and dropping those bars, man. It's much respect.
Thanks, man.
That's it. And just for all the Manitoba-based artists out there, Isla did mention Manitoba Music, and Manitoba Music's a great resource for Manitoba-based artists. They also have an Indigenous department called Indigenous Music that also specifically support Indigenous musicians. So Boy D, we're gonna send you that link. We also just dropped it. Make sure that it's basically essentially like a hub for resources to help support artists, for funding, for opportunities, all that good stuff. That's how I got Matt Mac his start too. They've just been super open to supporting him, and so they got him some early funding and some early support. So that's something that we want to be able to share too. So definitely, Boy D, check that out. You already have a good catalog. You got some music. You got Instagram handle, bro. You got a video. You got a couple videos. So I mean, let's. So that's also for our audience. For our audience out there too, we just dropped that link. So if you are based in Manitoba, I know maybe Cody Monroe, your boy that's producing, you's watching, other people out there, just make sure you check that out, man. Free resources, bro.
Yeah, they're awesome.
For sure, check that out.
Yeah, and for any artists that are Western based that identify as Indigenous, First Nation, Métis, Inuit, anyone in the Western side of Canada is actually eligible to access resources through Indigenous Music West with them. So not just Manitoba, they're looking out for relatives across the western side of the country too.
Wow, yo, dropping some knowledge. I didn't know that. That's crazy. I was wondering what that. Yeah. And we have some BC folks coming on the show too, so that'll be cool to reconnect that information, because I didn't know that. So yo, Boy D, man, thanks for coming on the show, bro. It's great to see you again. Glad to hear everything is going well. You're in school. You got the fam out there, man. So just keep in touch, my bro.
Yeah, bro.
Sure, man.
Yeah, buddy.
So, man.
Next soon, bro.
Meet you guys.
That's it. So we had Boy D. Oh, yo, Boy D, I didn't wait. Let me just bring him out on real quick. I didn't share the comments, man. There you go, man. I just gotta give you some of that love, bro. All kinds, bro. All kinds. Oh, yo, Hannah's there, man.
Oh,
that's crazy, bro.
That's
your sister, man. Yeah, Jarrett, love this. Amethyst. Yeah, man. Oh, Cody Monroe's watching now.
Oh, what's up, bro?
I called upon him and he just joined, That's it, bro. All right, Boy D. We'll talk to you soon, man.
All right, bro. See you later.
There you go. Boom, boom, boom. So now we're just down to two. Me and Isla. Dakota just left. I don't know what happened. He probably hit a button, but he'll. Oh no, he's. Oh wait.
Oh, there he is.
All right, cool. So let's move this down. Let's get a little round dance vibes here with an artist that we've been supporting a bit. Isla, you've met her before. Did some work. I've done some work with her, obviously too. So we're gonna bring on Hazel Waskowicz, aka Hazely.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. The Wi-Fi is going pretty good right now.
Okay, sweet. It wasn't really working earlier.
No, that's it. So how are you doing, Hazel?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. So tell us, it's great to have you here, Hazel. For those that are not familiar with Hazel will get into it, but she's also been working with N'we Jinan Records with one of our new pilot programs, building out her artist career. Got some good music, good tunes on the way, some tunes that are out as well. But Hazel, maybe just give us a little introduction as to who you are and explain what you're going to be performing for us today.
Just kidding. I'm Hazel Waskowicz. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Onion Lake, Cree Nation, and I'll be performing a little round dance song for you guys. It's like one of those little love songs. Okay. Yeah. So here goes nothing. Hey oh ho, hey oh hi oh hey, hey oh hey oh hi oh hey, hey oh hi oh hey, hey oh hi oh hey, hey oh hey, hey oh hey. I never have wanted to lose you. Now I'm stuck here. I don't know what to do. I'm still in love with you. I'm still in love with you. Hey oh, hey hey oh.
All right, there it is. little quick round dance love song.
Super dope.
I love it.
That's
Yo,
it.
that I used to go on the power trail with my mom and her husband, like my stepdad, because they have a food truck, and I went to Onion Lake a bunch of times. A lot of talent coming out from there, but it made me miss the powwow trail, you know, because me and my fiance, we spent a lot of time on that, met a lot of dope young people. We went, did the Alberta one too, so I just wanted to say thank you for sharing. And I could really use some of vocals like that on one of my songs, to be honest. So I'm gonna have to, Dave Hodges, man, I'm gonna need some of this contact information. You know, gotta put some collabs in. You know, that's super dope. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that.
Oh, for sure. Thank you.
Yeah, Hazel, it's so good to see your face and hear your voice again. I could listen to you all day long. Yeah, girl, keep pushing some content out there for us. We love hearing you.
Yeah,
it's
please
really
do.
nice. Are you shy? Are you nervous?
Yeah.
You're so sweet. Okay, girl, you're good. Just own it. Own your power, own your talent. You got this. So it's okay. It's okay to be nervous and stuff too. It means you care, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And you know, like Hazelie's not on that promotional tip, but I'll promote Hazel. Her song Feel Free is currently sitting in the top 10 on the Indigenous Music Countdown. There's also a music video that goes with it. So people can find more information on Hazel through the Indigenous Music Countdown. So definitely check that out. And Hazel, you got a project coming out sometime soon, eh?
Soon.
Yeah, we're gonna try and figure that one out. I just have a quick question. Where did you learn like round dance? Like, where did that come from, Hazel?
Well, when I was younger, my dad was singing it, like, and my sisters too. Well, mainly my two older sisters, Melissa and Mona, and like, you know, some nights we'll be sitting outside singing out loud so the whole reserve can hear them. And then like we used to make videos on their like little small camcorders or whatever, like those old recorders they had. And I used to like sneak in the video and like try and sing with them, but they wouldn't let me, so I decided to like learn on my own.
That's amazing. It's not often you hear young talent like going that route too, you know, singing like round dance songs. So I mean, definitely appreciate that you're representing, you know, your people in that way as well. That's very beautiful. You know what I mean? So thank you, Hazel. Thank you for coming on too. I know that you're in the middle of a lot there with the family. So give my love, give my love to the family, and we'll definitely keep in touch. All right.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, and there's some great comments on here too for you. I was just checking out. So nice. People are dropping the love.
That's it. We all have a good round dance. Yeah, for sure. So powerful. Blessed. Yes, Dakota, you got language. Don't be nervous. My pops, congrats, Hazley, hitting on number 7. Okay, she moving up. Gotta get those votes in, though. Yeah, Jessica, my wife, Hazel, so proud of you. Of course.
Oh,
that's it. So we dropped the link there. You can go support Hazley there on her Facebook. So yo, Hazel, thank you so much for coming on. We'll see you soon, okay?
Sure. Thank you.
There we go. All right, that was pretty dope. How you guys feeling right now? You guys are good?
I'm good, man.
Yeah. All right, we got a few more. We have a few more acts to go here. And then we have a special guest that's going to be coming on as well. But here let's go over to the Cree Nation right now. Nemiska. Cree Nation of Nemiska right here in the house. Young Spitter. Daniel Neposh.
Daniel!
What's up?
Hey, bro.
That's it, man. How you doing, Daniel?
Feeling excited. I'm excited. I'm down. I'm still down to do this, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thank you for your patience. Super excited to have you here, Daniel. Daniel is he's a great amazing writer, amazing spitter. You're a rare breed, bro. I haven't met like kids like you, bro, that like, you know, right from the get-go, man, you've had that ambition and you have that spirit, and you put it right into your lyrics, the rawness, you know. So but I mean, I feel like I'm talking for you, bro. So yo, why don't you I'm the ultimate. I'm the hype man, bro. But like, can you
I love that. Keep it up.
Tell us a little bit. Tell us a little bit about yourself, bro. Where you're from, how you got into this, man, and what you're gonna perform for us today.
Well, I'm from Nemaska, Quebec, which is in the James Bay area. So yeah, I lived here all my life. Grew up here basically until I was probably 14. I moved in Amos, lived in Val-d'Or, and yeah, basically came back here. And I wasn't really into the big music stuff until I was probably 14. That was like the first time I picked up a pen, first time I picked up a book, and first line I've ever wrote. And it wasn't really good, you know. It was just some funny shit. I was trying to be a comedian through my rap, man, but but I already understood I had so much respect for hip hop that I actually understood what it took, because I was listening, being inspired from the classics, Tupac, Biggie Smalls, all those Big L, Big Pun, all those guys, man, but that's the guys I've been listening to. Eminem, especially, like the first album I remember I've seen was the Eminem Show. The first album, my first earliest memory of seeing an album, the Eminem Show. And it's always been with me my whole entire life. And I never thought I would do music, man. Like I was so much into doing sports, like trying to be a professional athlete, but decided to change the route somewhere along the road, So long, it's been doing good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling tight. I'm feeling.
You're feeling graduated too? This guy just graduated.
Yeah.
Much respect. See, I saw you ripping it up at the graduation too, performing. So that's crazy. So what are you gonna do for us today, Daniel?
I got a song that I didn't perform on stage, and I written this probably during the pandemic, and it was a lot of shit happening. So yeah, it was very deep, and I didn't really concentrate on it. So I'm gonna be having my lyrics out. So,
okay.
But I want you guys to listen to this deeply, and I want you to hear it perfectly. So I don't want to ruin this by just trying to dome it off to the head. No, I'll read my lyrics for you guys so you guys understand where this is coming from. I'm a deep person. I'm emotional. I'm not that hard person. No, I have emotions, man. I'm human. I go through my days. I have my ups and downs. And I try to vent out through music, and it helps me so far. And I have a lot in my head every time. I always have a lot in my head, and for some reason, music helped me get a lot of those stuff out of my head and into words, and going there, it encouraged me. I feel more dedicated, motivated, and more inspired to actually go into this world. I've been off, but I'm not gonna quit. I ain't no quitter.
That's great, bro. That's what we like to hear, man.
Yeah, man.
So let's do it, man.
Let's do it. Gonna be looking for it. All right. There's no book on it, no title. It was just I wrote it, 3 verse. Let's go. Gotta have the upper hand till I lost control. Not getting out of hand, got nowhere to go. I will hang out with my friends till I feel alone. I can still be standing tall when I'm feeling low. I will feel pissed poor when I'm making dough. Got the digits in my phone, but I never call. I don't want to get high cause I'm scared to fall. Little bit I would deny, but I tell the truth. I'm a different type of dog that you never knew. Graduated in the rest, but I'm still in school. Screws in my head, I need a tool. I've been shooting up lead since middle school. I don't really love myself, even if I do. I'll be rocking all the rhythm just to keep my cool. I'll be holding on time just to let it go. I'll be walking on the ceiling just to see the view. Got too many mental problems, I can feel confused. Emotion can kill a mood. Got the feeling of depression, cannot feel a food. My mind open for closed individuals. I was married to a younger man that killed me too. But I cheated on myself cause I'm number 2. I admit I am worse than the younger me. But I'm living up the feeling as I sing the blues. But I'm living up the feeling as I sing the blues. But I'm living up the feeling as I sing the blues. But I'm living up the feeling as I sing the blues. I've been searching on a daily if I can find a clue. Got a different kind of taste, so I'm switching tunes. Yeah, shout out NMK, man. Shout out to every one of you. Impact, I like David Bear.
Shout out Impact.
All right. I feel I'm separated from the truth and the lies. Well, I'm not proud of the things I did. I go through times being lost and found. Buried all these shoes that I do not fit. I'm so lost in between of being right or wrong. I say what I know, but I don't know shit. Isolate myself till the power is gone. Though I got these problems going through my head like goddamn. Can't seem to understand, even though I act like I do. Having all these demons coming up to me as friends, making up all these plans, giving me reason to give my life an end. 6 feet under, well, I guess we're even. So this is what I get, living with regret. It grows in seasons. I don't feel like there's a lot more to it than I thought. I didn't reach the bottom, I was sleeping on a rock. Time seems so much hard to head up with a clock. Live to the fullest, cause by the minute I would rock. I'm at the lowest, but on my way to the top. Weight on my shoulders, but no, the grind never stops. It's my time to shine, pay attention to the clock. I'm still okay, even though I'm not. I'm still okay, even though I'm not. Yo,
oh my gosh, bro.
I'm still okay, even though I'm not. Yeah, I'm still okay, even though I'm not. My words get missed, but my moves get caught. So I still go far, just sit and watch. World, you know?
Pure fire, bro. You got a third verse on that or no? That's it.
More.
Okay.
Yo. I'ma tell you this much. I spit rhymes every time I feel lost. But these are also times I wake up. I should be feeling proud cause I got pay stubs. Cause on the bright side, I feel like the closest son. Feeling legendary, I might be the chosen one. I be making money, I'ma burn it off for fun. Hottest out here, but I got the coldest gun. Music heals me every time I'm feeling down. Trying is better than letting other people down. I been screaming for help, but I can never make it sound. Cause I'm smiling too much, but it is better than a frown. So I'm passing trial of tribulations. Gotta make a move before time is wasted. I pity the fool, but he is just a demon. The devil is you, so you gotta face him. If the shoe fits, I'll be wearing it. Never fit the devil, cause God is scared of this suicide spirit out here trying to get with us. Whispers in our head just to give us the kiss of death. I know I'm not alone, so I give him my respect. Might never be enough, but I always give my best. I'm looking all clean, even though my life is a mess. I made this song just to show you who is next. Jason Y3B0673, yeah.
That's it, bro. Wow. Yeah, I think people should start putting their flames up right now, you know? It's too much. That was too much, bro.
Yo, David, where you find these kids, man? You put us on an album, bro. Yo, put us together, man.
I'm not finding anyone. People are just finding their own path. You know what I mean? We're just a platform, my bro. That's all, man. Like,
thanks to you, man. It's the shit you did, man. You know, like making the road for us, man. Thanks to you, man. You know, like you inspired me since I was 14. First time I saw you, I didn't know who you are, but I'll be honest, man. I didn't know who you are, but going through the work, the growth in between, like through the community, man. I respect you, man. You know, like, love, man, love.
Yeah, definitely, man. So Dakota, yo, I appreciate that, Daniel. Dakota, Isla, some thoughts?
Yo, that shit was. Sorry, I'm trying not to swear. I'm just like, I get excited, man. That was super dope. That was super dope. I know how you feel, bro. So,
thanks, man.
Yo, you were saying that you started this when you were like 14. I was really listening and tuned in when you were saying and telling us, sharing some of your story, right? And mine is very similar, man. Like I started doing like a little bit of like short stories and whatever, just writing, not music at all. And then I watched 8 Mile. And then that's why I really started listening to hip hop music. And then I was like, yo, if this guy could do it, then I could definitely do it. You know, like I want to pursue music. I want to go battle people. Like I want to do that, you know? And so I started pursuing music when I was like, started writing those songs. And when I was 16, I really was like, I want to get a computer. I want to record myself. I want to do my videos. And, you know, from when I was 16 all the way, I'm 27 now, it's just been that constant grind. And I feel like, you know, the more that I do this, there's so much talent out there. Like again, these platforms are showcasing these young people. I've never been a part, like I've been in communities, and within the communities, I've done some workshops and stuff. And then we do sometimes a little bit of talent shows and stuff like that. But to be able to connect like this online with youth from all over the place, especially like young hip hop artists that, you know, we could make songs together, man. Like your music is super dope. You got a lot of heart, and like I feel like a lot of young kids, man, they can relate to that. You know, going through that struggle, like you're saying. Like I'm a human too, man. I got feelings too, and that's the thing is that for so long we were just taught that like you're not supposed to show those feelings. You're not supposed to be real to yourself. You just gotta like hold it in and be a man. But like that's not real though. You know, we gotta take care of ourselves. You gotta be vulnerable, and music is a way that we can do that. And you inspire me, man, with your raps, with your music, the way that, you know, you were sharing some of your story. I just want to say that, you know, thank you. Keep moving, man. And yo, David, you gotta send us some beats, bro. We gotta get this going. We gotta get this going.
I got you guys. I got you. Isla, thoughts? I saw you drop the Mook Jam project too.
I'm so happy to see.
I miss you, man. I miss you. Like,
I miss you.
We need to work.
Yes, bro. I'm so happy to hear you graduated. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Seriously, congratulations. That's so big. That's so huge. And I'm even more happy that you're still making music and writing.
Yeah.
And on like when, you know, we've had those conversations too in person, but like music is such a tool, right? Like that's why I got into it. It was my therapy. That was my outlet to deal with my life. And so I really love that you're being so honest and real with your lyrics too, because
I mean, I gotta stay real, you know. What's real will prosper, and quote that on X, man.
But that's just it, right? And like, I love the message behind the song, even though obviously like it's really raw and stuff. But you know, just even on those days when you're not okay, you're okay. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna pick yourself up.
Yeah.
But it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
Right. But you're still going to pick yourself up and keep going. So thank you for sharing. I really hope I can come back one day to Namaskar or see you in person again.
Yo!
I really hope that's a thing.
Gotta get something done.
I know, because it's just like my heart.
That's it. And so we saw, Isla, you did drop the Mook Jam project that you guys did out there. Daniel has a couple, I think he has he's on one song. He's got a couple verses on there. 3 songs?
Yeah.
Oh, he's on 3 songs. Hey, man. He's on 3 songs. Also, shout out to Jamie Bradbury that's sitting right next to you. A couple of people recognized that you were there, man. So shout out to Jamie Bradbury supporting Daniel as well. I'm just going to drop some of the comments here because there's all kinds.
I just want to say shout out to Daniel who came in on a Saturday. Wasn't it a Saturday you came in to record or something? Like you came in after hours to get your bars in, and like you showed up with completed works, and like I think the only editing that we had to do were like, man, you can't move around so much. The mic is picking up. Keep moving. Like that was it. That's the only thing we had to tell you to do. So easy. It was so easy.
It was an amazing experience, you know. Shit with you guys. I learned a lot, especially with Milan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very talented guy, man. Very talented.
That's it. And like I'm gonna share just a few of these, just for your confidence, bro, to show that you're on the right track, man. There's all kinds of comments coming in here, man. Yeah, bro, like just fires, emoticons. You can go and check these out after Daniel, just for your own, just so you know that they're there. All kinds, bro. It just keeps going, man. It keeps going, bro.
A lot of love, man.
That's it. A lot of love, man. You should definitely drop that track. I actually did the mix on that one too. Just sounds so crazy, bro. So I'm just drop it, man. You know, this is so funny. Actually, John Hodges, my dad, saw you, Jamie, kinda, and said hi, Jamie. And then so you got exposed, bro. Like people still, I think it's the beard, man, or something.
Yeah.
But anyways, bro. That's great. But anyways, so Daniel, thank you so much for coming on, bro. We'll keep in touch.
Thank you.
You know, thank you, man. All right. We'll be in touch.
Boys, take care.
All right. So that was Daniel and Jamie there, just killing it. And they actually mentioned Milan, which is actually the segue into the next artist. Working, you know, we're gonna move over to the Musqueam territory right now. And yeah, we connected with this artist through the N'we Jinan Integrative Arts Projects, working out in Clem2, BC. And so amazing vocalist singer here. Let's bring on Haley Wallace right now. Bye. That's it, Haley. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining us today. Having a little patience as well. It's a long day.
So good to watch. It's been really, really great.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I didn't even know like what was gonna happen, like setting it up. This is the first time we kind of did it this format on Windcarriers. But man, I'm feeling like, dang, we should have been doing this all 18 weeks. You know what I mean? But that's what makes it special today. So anyway, so Haley, thank you for joining us today. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Maybe your connection to our organization and like what you're doing out in Vancouver.
Yeah. So I'm from the Kittasu Nation of Clemty, BC on my mom's side and Scottish on my father's side. I just recently moved back to Vancouver a couple of years ago. And I met with Milan from N'we Jinan that came to Clemty, and he was doing a youth project there where I was youth coordinating and had the opportunity to kind of get more involved, which was really, really beautiful. Like this, what you guys are doing is incredible. And right now in Vancouver, I'm currently working at the Urban Native Youth Association at Young Bears Lodge, where it's Indigenous youth live-in residential facility where they can change their relationship with alcohol and drugs. And that's been really beautiful to witness because it's all healing through culture. Yeah, everything's been so great. I'm also a mom. I have 2 kids and pretty busy. And I've been doing my singing on the side, trying to take it a lot more seriously.
Yeah.
With the help of David.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, no, definitely. And like even having like Dakota on the show today, because Dakota is also Musqueam territory, like chilling up in Vancouver, super resourceful guy. I thought that this would be a nice little connection as well. You know what I mean? So yeah. So Haley, what are you going to be singing for us today?
I'm just going to do a cover, which is the one I did with Milan up in Clemty. So I don't know if you guys know Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton. It's a beautiful song. I'm going to do a mashup of Tennessee Whiskey on with an instrumental background, and the mashup is with Etta James, I'd Rather Go Blind.
All right. Awesome.
So this is like my first setup, so it might be a little bit janky, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Oh, it's... Is
that loud?
Yeah, it's good.
Too loud? Used to spend my nights out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom, brought me back, being too far gone. You're smooth Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Something told me it was over when I saw you and that girl talking. Something deep down in my soul said, cry, girl. When I saw you and that girl walking out, I would rather go blind, boy, than to see you walk away from me, child. Oh. So you see, I love you so much, that I don't wanna watch you leave me, baby. But most of all, I just don't wanna be free. No, 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 you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Thank you.
No.
Wow.
I'm just dead. I died.
That's crazy.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Thank you.
Thank
No,
you,
thank
Haley.
you. That was fun.
Definitely. All right, Dakota, Isla, thoughts?
I just wanted to say that he's super, super talented, and like having young kids, it's a hustle, it's a lot. There's a lot going on, within the day, and to have music and everything else going on, and to still be able to work on that. I think that it's just really like important, that you're feeding that side. And I don't know if it was that your daughter or your son is kind of like coming up
Yeah,
with your daughter. Yes, and I can relate. You just like you try to write songs and all that. There's so much going on, but Indigenous people, so much stories, and you can just hear it, and you can feel it through the performances, and you had a great performance, by the way, and the way that you were talking about working with those youth and helping them out, and that's something that I'm super, super passionate about. And I've lived here I moved here when I was 19. I'm 27 now. So I lived here for a little bit, but that's where my path has been leading me to, is helping those, because I was like that too. I was caught up, and I wasn't heading down a very good road, and music played a essential piece. And then also having mentorship and especially good programs that young people can go to help them deal with those addictions and things like that. So I just wanted to say I respect your hustle, your talent, and the work that you're putting into your communities. So thank you for sharing it. You don't even live that far away. Like, we're in the same area, so we have to connect sometime, and we'll
Absolutely.
talk more about music. And like David was saying, I do have some like resources and stuff. And the first thing that popped into my head, you probably might be familiar with, but like the first People's Cultural Council with the grants and the artistic, and there's a bunch of other they have different sections in there. And have you ever heard of that program?
I actually just heard about it through David not too long ago, but I haven't had the chance to reach out quite yet.
Yeah, it's super dope, and I actually just learned about that, and so it's just for like around BC and stuff like that. And so I just wanted to throw that out there, and I would like to connect sometime, and see what capacities that we could work together. So I appreciate your passion.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. That would be amazing.
Yeah, same. I just want to echo that. Like, obviously, you're incredible. You're doing really amazing work at home, being a mom, but then also out in the community too. And I say this for everybody, but use me as a resource too. Like, I just want to sit down and have like a conversation with you now and be like, oh my God, let's talk about music. And like, oh, like, I'm going to ask all these questions.
Anytime.
Yeah. I just started to follow you on Instagram too. I'm not sure. I found one account. Is it Haley Wallace Music or Official or something like that? Or?
No, sorry. How do
we connect with you?
So mine is _hey hey
with an A.
It's _HAAYHAY. So it's like, hey.
Yeah, I found you. Amazing. So yeah, I definitely want to connect too. And do you write your own music as well?
I'm working on it.
Yeah. So that's like, if you're taking advice, like, you're obviously an incredible singer. There's so much work that you can do singing other people's songs. There's a lot of work available there, but there's nothing like singing your own songs. I'm a huge advocate for being a songwriter. So yeah, just study your craft, study songwriting, learn an instrument so you can accompany yourself, and put those midnight hours in when you can. And shout out to your kids that are like in the corner.
That's it. That's
Awesome.
it.
Thanks for sharing, Haley. That was really beautiful.
Awesome. We dropped Haley. We dropped your Instagram page, so if people are interested to follow Haley on their journey, you can definitely check that out. Lots of comments coming in here. Obviously, Haley, while you were singing, we got all kinds of yeah. Man, the wife man down with that. Wow, this is great. Melissa,
I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, man, just lots of support. This was a funny one too. I just saw that one go by. Isla and Haley collabed. I think there's some interesting similarities there on that vibe. So
Love it.
that'd be kind of cool too. Got Ashley. Yes, such an amazing voice. Stylo Nation now in the house too. Just chiming in. Much love, Haley. And it just keeps going on and on. So Haley, thank you so much for coming on the show. We definitely appreciate you. Appreciate your talents and all the good work you're doing at Anya. And yeah, let's keep in touch. And definitely,
so many thank yous.
Yes, definitely. We'll keep the connections going. All right. Oh, and there's your daughter. Hi.
Hi.
That's it. All right. Awesome, Haley. Have a good. All right, awesome. So that was Haley, man. Yo, lots of talent. We got one more person coming on. It's a special guest, special appearance. He's been chilling and waiting in the wings over in the Musqueam territory as well, and a familiar face over around these parts. So I'm gonna bring him on. It's got Rex, the homie Rex, my boy.
I didn't even know about this.
That's it, man.
Either, bro.
These are a special guest, man. We just been chit chatting. I'm like, yo, Rex, it's got to come on the show, bro. Share a word, maybe share a piece. I don't know what you got going on right now. How you doing? How you doing, brother?
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Hear you. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Man, I gotta say, I've been just sitting here enjoying the show. Totally enjoying the show. It really brought me back. It's so good to see these young people, and they're getting into the music, and it brings back these old feels that I had back in the day. And one thing that I gotta say thank you to David and Pat and N'we Jinan for doing so much for the communities, because it really brought me back. It reminded me of a story of when I used to work for Ermineskin Youth Justice on my reserve back home. And I had the opportunity to listen to my Uncle Wilton Littlechild speak. And he was talking, he works for United Nations a lot. And he was talking about this one time there was this little First Nations old man sitting in at a meeting at United Nations. And they were going around the table, and they were asking everybody, if you had the chance to say one thing to all of Canada, what would you say? And without even thinking, this little old man just got up and he said, lift each other up. Lift each other up. And, you know, what you guys are doing with the music, and it's just so it's so powerful and so meaningful to see how you guys are encouraging each other and how you guys are inspiring each other. It is such a beautiful thing to see. You know, I've been doing music for a long time before the internet even, man. I've been doing it, right? And so this is such a beautiful thing to witness it, because I still have that little N'we Jinan youth. I wish they could have had this kind of stuff when I was coming up in the music, you know?
That's recording on 8 tracks, bro?
Yeah, I was recording on 4 tracks on cassette, man. Cassette. That's how old school I am.
I love you, Rex. You just set yourself up. I've been just itching to say it. I just said it, you know.
Me and Carmen Hellenbeck, we did some tracks, 4 tracks back in the day. Even like 118 Relic and Flex. We did a lot of stuff on 4 tracks back.
Well, that's it. You guys paved the way for a lot of, like, especially in Indigenous hip hop culture. You guys paved the way for a lot of people, like to get to where things are at today. You know what I mean? So definitely.
I gotta tell you, man, I really appreciate what the younger generation is doing with the music, like Dakota and these rappers that you brought on, man. That is some wicked talent. Like I could just see so much potential, and I really appreciate what you're doing with the activism, Dakota. I mean,
Thank you.
I really respect what you're doing there, you know, going out there and fighting, you know, for the people and for our rights. I respect that a lot, you know. And Isla, I mean, we need to have so many role models for young Indigenous girls, and I'm so happy to have you out there. You know, my daughter kept coming to peek, and that was making me happy. I was like, oh, this is good. It's good for her to see that kind of thing, you know.
That's amazing.
That's kind of where I'm at with the music. Is, you know, I'm kind of you know, going back and forth. You know, the stuff that I used to talk about in the music about colonization and all these different things that I tried to bring into light with what I was doing with the music. I'm in a different stage where now I'm trying to deal with my own personal healing about those kind of things, because I have my young daughters coming up, and I get triggered a lot about my own childhood traumas. And so I'm working with the psychologist right now and trying to break some cycles and create some new healthy cycles. And my music, you know, just like Dakota said, the music was always a positive thing. My music has always been something that brought me back to where I need to be, you know, to ground me. And also it's been something that's been so healing, you know. A lot of times if I'm going through something painful, I'll just pour that into the music, you know. Or sometimes I can't even stop it. It'll just pour right through me, you know. And so it is so amazing to see you guys putting it out there for young people to grasp that and to have that, to be able to help themselves. And I gotta say thank you, man.
Definitely, man. And the young people are you know, they're shooting their shot. They're building their life. You know what I mean? The path is there, and they just, like, you know, they can walk it and they can create their own path. You know what I mean? And as long as the tools are there, the support is there. You know what I mean? We're meeting young people with where they're at, and they're taking it far beyond we could have ever imagined. You know what I mean? And you're seeing some of the acts that you saw today. Come on, like, you're seeing that in action. It's being lived. You know what I mean? So,
I was just like so hyped. I'm like, man, I want to work with that guy. Man, I want to listen to that song. I want to buy that song. I mean, like, wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It is so good. I'm thinking, man, I can't wait for this COVID stuff to get over, so we can get out there and catch some of these shows live and work with some of these artists in person. You know, it's man. It's pretty exciting.
Time to get organized, my bro. And then once that happens, it's gonna be full on blitz. So Rex, do you want to do a song for us, man, or you just kind of came on to share a word?
Well, I got you know how it's about the music and stuff, and the creative process. I think it's a pretty good thing, man. You know, it's a whole world within itself. And you know, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now in the world, and you know, the Black Lives Matter, you know, that's pretty important to a lot of people. And I've been trying to make sense out of everything that I've been seeing going on. You know, trying to make sense as a father, trying to make sense as an artist, trying to make sense as a person of color, and trying to. I've been racking my brains about what I could say. You know, how I could help, what I could do. And a lot of times, and I'm sure you artists understand, is sometimes, man, if you find the right frequency, you know, the right melody, the right music, things will just happen, you know, on its own, you know, and it just like a blessing, you know. And so I've been wanting to help and say something, because I see so much pain out there. You know, it's like every time I tune into TV or go online, there's so much pain and hurt going on in the world. And one of the things that I had saw one time was the saying that racism is dying. And that gave me hope, you know, even though we live in like, there's a lot of really hard realities that we're going through right now. But that gave me hope that, you know, on the horizon, that there's something really good and something really powerful is coming, because the whole world is waking up, you know. And so I started writing a song to it, and I want to share. I'm done my first verse, and I want to share the chorus I'm not really a singer. I'm actually looking for a singer, for somebody to sing this chorus on this song. Because it has some singing. I didn't, it just kind of came to me. I'm not a singer. I don't know why I wrote it like that.
Mhm.
But I want to show you this, and
frequencies, man, frequencies.
Totally. What I want to do is I want to show you that to be honest and open about, this is my side of my creative process. This is not done.
Appreciate it, bro.
Like, I want to show that side, because for me, that's one way that I try to help with Native people, is I try to show my hurts, and I show my pains, and I try and show my what I've been learning and how I've been growing, and I try and show that. So that's kind of what I was doing with this song. So
let's hear what you got, bro.
All right, I'm gonna sing you the chorus, and then I'm gonna back it up, and I'm gonna drop the verse for you. Okay?
All right, let's go.
Well, I'm gonna attempt to sing you the chorus. All right. All right, here we go. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it goes like this. When I have you by my side, then everything will be all right. We can come together and learn to love each other. The storm is almost over. Here comes the sunny weather. When I have you by my side, then everything will be all right. We could come together and learn to love each other. The storm is almost over. Here comes the sunny weather. And that I wrote like I was talking to a racist person, and trying to get them beside me. So they were like my friend, they were like my cousin, like my relative, and that was what I was thinking, is when I can get them on my side, then for me everything will be all right. 1 second.
That's it. And who's not gonna walk alongside Rex on a sunny day? You know what I mean? So Rex, can you drop that verse?
I'll provide the shade. Okay, here's the verse. I'm gonna try. It's all new. Okay.
All right.
I hope the sound comes turned up. Okay. All right. The time is truly coming. More people standing up. The people are coming together because they've had enough. Stop hating on your brothers. We need to see the colors. We need to understand for us to ever love each other. And when we come together we can rise like the sun shines in the morning towards a better life. And no, not just for some, but for all people. Black lives matter. So here to call people and have no fear. This change is long coming. Like the whole damn world is trying to tell you something. We're gonna make it through like we're supposed to do. We treat each other with respect like people close to you. And I know change is hard, but no change is even harder. The whole world's falling apart. I think we gotta let go, let love, and let God. Let go, let love, and let God, yo. Yeah.
Jeez, man. I always find you have like an eloquence, like in the simplicity of like your rhymes, and then they become so profound at the same time. No, Isla, like it's crazy that Rex does that on all his verses. It's like
seriously though, and like sometimes like for me in my own writing, I get so worried about being like so complex and using all these big words and doing all this, but sometimes you can say so much more by saying less.
Yeah, totally. You know what? I was talking to a good friend of mine, and she told me. I asked her for some advice how I could better myself, and she told me to not be afraid to come out of your comfort zone. And with rap, it's like we always worry so much about trying to be the coolest and trying to making sure you sounding it just like, and a lot of times you could overthink that, and you end up getting too caught up in the process when you could just try and feel it, right? Like, and for me, that's kind of what it is. I think what am I really trying to say, and I don't want to try to over cool it and lose it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't overcool it. That's not. Don't overcool it. That should be like a T-shirt or something. I don't know.
I love that. Yeah.
Anyways, you heard it here first. Don't overcool it. New track with Rex Smallboy. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, Rex, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing a little wisdom, a little knowledge, and a little appreciation. We got mad love and appreciation for you. Had to bring like Rex on the show, man. Just like it's our finale, our big finale, and maybe you guys want to chill out while we do the big grand prize? Because right now, like the Windcarriers, if you're not familiar, Rex, like we basically been going on every week, for the last 18 weeks. We've had kids like submit all kinds of amazing artwork throughout the weeks, and now it's all been culminating to giving this grand prize of the MacBook Pro. So it's a MacBook Pro that was donated, and I think we may have lost Dakota Barry. Hopefully he'll come on. But I'm gonna set this up because I'm gonna do this right now, and I'm gonna give out this MacBook Pro. I'm super excited because we've never done a live draw before. But you know, we like to celebrate and do just have some voted. This is like the wheel, okay? What is it called? The wheel of names, essentially. And so this wheel of names, it consists. I'm gonna bring Dakota back on here. Wait a sec. Oh wait, what happened there?
There we go.
Am I able to share my screen with 4 people? Hold on.
I got disconnected.
Welcome back.
Okay, so all 4 of us are here. I just wanted to do this as a group here. It's a lot of fun. So essentially, we have like I think it's between 100 to 200 entries throughout the duration of the Windcarriers challenge. And so, you know, anyone that has like submitted, like, you know, someone, if like, you know, for instance, Effie and Erica, they submitted every single week, so they have 17 chances of winning right now. But there's other people that have like submitted like 3-4 times, and there's even people just submitted once. It doesn't matter. Everyone's just kind of doing it to like, essentially we wanted to create good vibes and positive vibes on the internet, you know, like create the challenge, but it's like an artistic response to something and getting people's feelings and emotions out there, because there's so much noise and there's so much information out there. We wanted to kind of just contribute with a little creative expression from the young people. And so that's what we essentially tried to accomplish. And we had a lot of amazing, beautiful submissions, and we're super grateful for that. And it's culminated to this moment for the MacBook Pro, 15 inches, 15-inch screen, fully equipped with Adobe Creative Cloud. It's got Microsoft Office in there, courtesy of the good people at Taking It Global. They also said, you know what, let's throw in some Beats headphones too. So we're gonna put some Beats headphones in this. And you know, Taking It Global, they decided to give a brand new Kia vehicle 2020. No, I'm just kidding. They didn't do that.
Ever sick, holy.
I got too excited. It's got to do it a live draw. Okay, but the Kia part is not true, but the MacBook Pro is very true, and so are the Beats headphones. All right. Super excited about this. I just want to, before I press this button and it goes around, I just want to give a big thank you to all of the artists that have come onto the show like throughout the beginning of Windcarriers, you know, including like you 3 right now that are with me, Isla, Rex, Dakota, all of the amazing talent that just came on the show as well, all of the youth. And, you know, throughout the duration of Windcarriers Challenge, all of the amazing youth that have come on. And then last but not least, all of the people that have submitted amazing, incredible artwork that are, you know, have all, you know, they're all in here right now. And I'm just like super proud of all of you. So whoever wins, you know, but this is so exciting. I'm just so excited. But these are all the different things. And so here we go. Oh my goodness. So basically I'm just going to click on this. It's going to spin around and it's going to give us a winner. So good luck, everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Toast the Ghost 4. What the heck? Who's that? Well, Toast the Ghost 4. I'm not sure who it is, but I feel like this. It was meant to be. Toast the Ghost 4. So we're gonna get in touch with you. Congratulations on your MacBook Pro and your new Beats headphones. That's super dope, super awesome. But I still, you know, if you're out there and you're feeling a little disappointed, don't you worry though. Don't you worry. We're gonna send you we actually got a few links to send you here, courtesy of Taking It Global. Dakota, you've actually are one of the content creators out in Create to Learn, so you know a lot of the different resources that are available through Taking It Global. But they have a whole bunch of different grants, micro grants, like leadership grants to get people started to like they could put in like a little grant online and get like themselves a MacBook Pro if they have well, I think it's like a MacBook and Air maybe, or I don't know. They have a lot of amazing grants if you have really great ideas, right, Dakota?
Yeah, they do. And I was using some to do community work actually, and then I was getting my friends to apply. We were giving out backpacks and with school supplies, and we were feeding people downtown Vancouver like earlier this year. We did a lot of community work with that, and that was like a part of the community grant, not like the artist part, but they do have like the artist and other programs that they have. And I'm about giving back, you know, with the community, and so I really utilize that. And I just wanted to. I got cut off like my stream, but I was here. Rex, I was listening to your track, man. Super dope. So I just wanted to say thank you for sharing that. And also, you know, thank you for all the work that you've done. You know, within the music scene. I remember when I first seen is a music video. It was called Lonely. It was by you guys, and it was dope to see Indigenous rappers, native rappers, you know, on MTV on the screen. And it was not only empowering, but it was, you know, at that age to have that type of visibility, to myself being like a young native, and like who was really on the TV, you know, when I was growing up. There wasn't Indigenous people, you know, we weren't seen, we weren't heard. We had a couple actors, but it really empowered me to see people that look like me, you know, on the screen rapping, people that shared the same skin color and background and culture as me. That helped me, you know, and that visibility was so important. Not only myself, but so many up and coming Indigenous young rappers, artists, singers. And so I just wanted to thank you for your work in that aspect, the work that you've been doing with N'we Jinan and working with the youth. Actually, me and Rex, we've been talking online, but we first actually met before the COVID thing happened. We did that Hip Hop for Change show, and we brought out a bunch of people and basically used the stage to highlight Indigenous performances, but also, you know, shed some of the community empowerment stuff that we're doing. And we were shouting out Rising Youth because we were using those grants to, we whipped up a bunch of t-shirts and we went down to a cultural center and we hooked them up, and then we fed some people downtown, and it was super dope. And we're giving back to the community. And Rex, he came out and he was DJing and he helped us supply the sound and stuff and make sure everything was sounding right. And so I want to say I appreciate that, bro. We have to connect more. Shout out to Taking the Global too, because I am a content creator on there. I have videos on like how to get started like in the music industry. So when you're just starting out writing songs and doing the business stuff, but then I also released a Shopify website build on there, so you can see more e-commerce stuff from me. It's a really good platform. And then, you know, on the other day, because I've been kind of stuck, I've been kind of in this thing where it's been hard for me to write, and like, to be honest, I just been going through a little bit of depression and stuff, and you know, that's okay, because you know, throughout the healing journey that happens, you know, it's not like I'm 1,000 days on this road, 1,000+ days on this road, and you still have tough days, and that's the thing. And I'm just being really, still have tough days. I just feeling like really depressed, and you know, a lot of good things are going on, and sometimes I feel hard, like why do I feel sad? Like I got a lot of good things are happening right now, you know. I don't really have things to be, but that's just life. That's what it is. And so, you know, to be able to come onto the show and, you know, lift my spirits up a little bit by listening to all of these young people, and you know, I haven't done a live like this in a really long time, and then, you know, to have a surprise with Rex coming through, it's just really like, I feel like even though we're like far away, I'm feeling like that community vibe that I really needed at this moment in time, you know. And so I just wanted to say appreciate you, Isla, David, Rex, all the artists that came through, shared your talent. You know, we'll get connected through Instagram and all that stuff, Spotify, and, you know, I'll listen to all this new music coming out. So I just wanted to say thank you. I wanted to shout out you guys for all the work, and, you know, you as well, Isla. So
for sure, much appreciated, Dakota. We are gonna have to end it because our live is going on 2 hours and 15 minutes right now, so that's great, longest live ever. But hey, yo, man, the engagement's been through the roof, so I'm not complaining or nothing. But man, it's been great, and I appreciate that perspective, Dakota. That's what we do here at Impact N'we Jinan, is celebrate young people and celebrate each other, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like what Rex said, we're here to lift each other up, you know what I mean, at the same time and throughout the celebration. So definitely appreciate that sentiment. I want to give a big thank you to everyone that's been tuning in every single week. I know some people are saying it's sad that it's over, but it's okay. We're gonna be back one day with a Windcarriers 2.0, but we're just not gonna be able to do it every week. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I definitely appreciate you guys for coming on to the show today and closing out. You know, and I want to give a big shout out to my counterpart here. I'm the person that's on the ones and twos and then the camera, but we have Alex Felicitas, communications coordinator at Empath, who's been helping and supporting this whole thing with me. So shout out to you, Alex. You got your pair of Vans shoes on the way, you know what I mean? So it's all worth it in the end. But yeah, no, big shout out to them as well. Alex did such an impeccable job. And so yeah, so that's pretty much it. Is there any last words that you guys want to close out with? Or are you guys all good?
I just want to say, you know, at a time like this when we're disconnected, supporting, you know, young artists and stuff, it can be as simple as sharing one of their videos or liking their page or sharing their page or something like this. These dogs just burst in here in the last moment. Sorry. But just go find those folks that we saw on the show today. Follow them, like them, share their stuff. It really goes a huge way.
I just want to add about Vancouver Public Library. They have a free recording studio that you can book.
That's right.
I want to add that in there.
Definitely. So anyone who's watching and love, you know, you want resources, Isla, Dakota, myself, Impact, N'we Jinan Records, everyone, we are resources as well. If you're a young artist that wants to just get connected to some resources, you know what I mean? So thank you again, everyone. I'm going to close out Dakota Bear Freedom music video to kind of end out the Windcarriers challenge show. So thank you guys all again. I'll see y'all pretty soon. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully one day. You know what I mean? Just hit me up. And yeah, no, thank you for joining me. So yeah, so that's it basically, everyone. Windcarriers, we done. We out. We'll see y'all soon.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
We're gonna end with
Thanks
this
for
way.
having me.
That's it. That's it. Here we go.
I'm doing this work as we can't just pray anymore. We must do something, and we need to do it now. I need to get right into this message so you feel where I'm coming from.
The people are standing together, there's power in numbers. We will not fall where you want us. We learning the laws you throwing upon us. You throw us in water, we know there's piranhas. The people they needing a leader, just know that I'm on it. I'm honest in everything that I do. Every word that I write is true. The people that get it, they know that the picture is bigger. So pull up a seat and you listen. You put in your fist in the air. You know the resistance is here. You'll hear us off in the distance. We are the kids that you dismissed. We are the targets you just missed. We are descendants of healers and chiefs. Just know that our struggles are brief. Just know that we one and the same. I'm from the prairies, the plains. I'll go my hair out until I can braid it again. I'm no longer ashamed. I promised our people our hardships will not go in vain. You're hearing my voice and a melody carry the pain. I do not do this for money or fame. I just want to be me. I just want to feel free. Is that too much that we ask? Look to the future but learn from the past. I know that sometimes we clash. And it's just life. Chances ain't handed out twice. A man of my word and a man of advice. I just wanna feel free. We just wanna live our lives. We don't wanna have to worry. Tell me, can you help me? It don't seem like you've been in a hurry. You playing judge and jury. I feel I'm under siege. Get the matches, burn the sage. Chapters over, turn the page. Author of my destiny, but they telling me differently. We just wanna live our lives. We don't wanna have to worry. Tell me, can you help me? It don't seem like you've been in a hurry. I just wanna be me. I just wanna feel free. I swear we've been doing the most. I pack my suitcase and move to the coast. I promise the next time I come to the city, I'm bringing hope. I'm bringing you, and it's bigger than music. Together we started a movement. Together we stand, we shaking the earth as we moving. As soon as you look for the answer, you see the solution. Our minds are as clear as the water as soon as you see the pollution. We want the freedom and not the illusion. We are the warriors. The ones that you're reading the stories, we are notorious. I just wanna be me. I just wanna feel free. We just wanna live our lives. We don't wanna have to worry. Tell me, can you help me? It don't seem like you've been in a hurry. You playing judge and jury. I feel I'm under siege. Get the matches, burn the sage. Chapters over, turn the page. Author of my destiny, but they telling me differently. We just wanna live our lives. We don't wanna have to worry. Tell me, can you help me? It don't seem like you've been in a hurry. I just wanna be me. I just wanna feel free.
When I say protect our, you say planet. Protect our
my spirit name is Blue Thunder. I'm from unceded, unsurrendered lands of Treaty 6, and we are now situated on the unceded and unsurrendered lands of the Coast Salish peoples.